We're making chuck roast burnt ends today. Some people call these poor man's burnt ends, but I must say I disagree. These are $8.77 a pound. The only way they can be called poor man's burnt ends is the fact that you're poor after buying this. To put that into perspective, by the way, brisket in my area is about $4.99 a pound currently for choice grade, which is what this is. I'm going to go ahead and go through with it though. Going to separate it at this natural fat seam, and then I'm just going to cut this into some rather large cubes. These are definitely over 1-inch cubes, but I'm trying to keep them big so they don't dry out in the smoker. The next thing I'm going to do is toss them all into a bowl, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 at a time. Then I'm going to add some Heinz yellow mustard. That's going to be our binder today. Nothing too fancy. Just going to give that a quick mix with a gloved hand. And after that, we'll add our seasonings. I'm going to be using this Killer Hogs Texas Brisket Rub along with this Weber Original Rub. I've never used both of these on beef before, so I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out. We'll give that a quick mix, make sure each piece is nice and coated. Then we're going to fire up the smoker. I got my charcoal ready. Going to throw on a couple splits of some oak. Get that going, and I'm aiming for a temperature between 225 and 250, not being super precise with this. And I did put these on a smaller wire rack just for ease of transport. We'll let those go for a bit. Meanwhile, I'll head inside, gonna watch a little bit of NASCAR, and then once these hit an internal temp of about 170, I'm gonna pull them off, and we'll get to the next step. And that is adding a little bit, ow, that was hot, of some brown sugar, followed by a couple pads of some salted butter. You can use unsalted if you want, but I like salted. Also going to add this sticky honey barbecue sauce made by Kinder's. Give that a nice drizzle. And then we're just going to mix that around, make sure all that gets nice and coated, add some more sauce, and throw some foil on top. That's going to go for another hour or two. So while we wait, I'm going to go inside, eat me a dilly bar I got from Dairy Queen, and after a bit, it's time to take these off the smoker. They'll rest on the countertop here for just a smidge longer, and then it's time to dive in. These look absolutely delicious, and they smell pretty good too. I think I'll try this one. Just look at that. It looks like a perfect little meteorite, which tastes twice as good as it looks. Super sweet, super smoky, totally a winner.